Lights, camera, imagination. This is Greenlight This, the show where movie lovers create the blockbusters of tomorrow, one bold idea at a time. From reimagined classics to universes that never existed, we're taking you behind the scenes of films that could be, if only someone would hit that green light. My name is Landon Davis, but you can call me Squiddy, and I'm here with the Minecraft Steve to my Alphaba, Travis Medor.
How's everyone doing? Hope you're all good.
Was that a Minecraft sound?
That was a villager.
The big nose.
Yeah, the big nose guys.
We're going to get to that for sure. Well, Greenlighters, we are going to do something kind of different, and we are reviewing the entire year of 2025 in movies.
It's an undertaking.
It is an undertaking, but we try to come up with a very simple system. Between Travis and myself, we are going to give each movie a red light, meaning it was bad. We just didn't like it. Don't watch it again. If you didn't see it, don't watch it. It's our warning. A yellow light for,
it's fine.
Now that it's streaming, maybe it's worth the time, whatever. Yeah, it's fine. Green light is absolutely, we loved it. We support it. It's going to be great. Some of these we're probably going to fly past pretty quick. Others we're probably going to spend a minute or two on, I think. I think we can go ahead and get started.
Yeah, so Greenlighters, grab your Christmas orange. It's time to review something new.
All right, Greenlighters. So we have a lot to cover. We're going to go chronological order. So the first movie that I could think of for the year was way back January 30th, came out You're Cordially Invited. It was a rom-com on Prime with Will Ferrell, Reese Witherspoon. Really classic. Travis, I know you didn't watch this.
No, I did not see this.
So I am definitely going to give it a classic, just yellow light of it's a rom-com, but it is also an average rom-com. Reese and Will are just great together.
They're good actors, yeah.
Yeah, so I mean, they have a few great moments together, and I think Reese hasn't done a rom-com in like 10 years. So
not in a while.
Kind of a return to that. But mine is a yellow. What would yours be?
I'll go ahead and give it a yellow light. Like, those are two good actors. I know a lot of people enjoy rom-coms. I'm not one for the romantic side of movies, but I'm not going to say no just because it's not something I don't want to watch.
Yeah.
Like, go ahead and watch it for yourself.
Yeah, it's one of those where the whole premise is just they double book the same venue and chaos ensues on their wedding weekend. Oh,
yes, I do remember seeing the trailer for that.
Yeah.
Yeah, so coming up next, we have Captain America, Brave New World, that came out back February 14th. Just top stars, we have Anthony Mackie as our Captain America, and we have Harrison Ford.
Yeah, I thought Harrison Ford did really good. But what is your ranking on it?
I'm going to have to give it a yellow light. It was pretty meh. I don't think it really did anything major for the MCU that they have going on. Yeah. And it was just, Anthony Mackie is great as the new Captain America. Don't get me wrong. I think he did a decent job, and they weren't like overly preachy with like the fact that Captain America is now black. Like, they weren't throwing that in our faces. I just feel like the overall story fell flat.
Yeah, I agree. It's a yellow. I give a lot of props to Harrison Ford. I think his taking on Thunderbolt Ross, whatever, General Ross is now president, that was pretty good. A lot of the rest of the story was just so meh. Like, it's forgettable. Yeah. I barely remember it. We've had no desire to rewatch it. So yeah, it is just kind of classic modern MCU where I guess it technically was a movie.
Yeah.
Next is The Gorge from Apple TV. It was starring Miles Teller and Anya Taylor-Joy. Came out February 14th. My review is this is another yellow.
Yeah. No, I'll agree to that. Like, it wasn't bad.
Yeah,
but it was a cool concept. I feel like they could have fleshed it out a little bit better.
Yeah. It's just that yellow altogether. Next was Mickey 17, came out March 17th. This was the movie starring Robert Pattinson, based off of a book. where he's just a clone of a clone of a clone of a clone. I went and saw it in theaters. You haven't seen it, right?
I wanted to see it, and then you went and saw it on your own, and I was like, okay, I guess not.
Just throw me under the bus.
No, I don't think we really talked about seeing it together, so you're fine, like, having gone off and seen it on your own. I just need to make up for lost time and find time to sit down and watch it, because I am interested.
Yeah, I think I'll give it a green light. I think it turned out pretty good. It wasn't, I think, as great. Like, it's probably a green bordering on yellow, but I think concept-wise, it's something that I would like to see more from Hollywood. Okay. Then I'm going to give the next movie, because I think we both watched this together.
We did, yes.
Was The Parenting. It's this movie on Max of, like, gay couple, their parents are meeting for the first time. And I think it's just fair to say it's a red.
There's like one of the parents becomes possessed by like a demon. Like the house is supposedly haunted and it needs to claim souls, kind of a deal.
Yeah, it just, in my opinion, it's a red. Are you going to vote?
I'm going to go red light too.
Yeah, there just wasn't anything redeeming about it. But speaking of redemption,
yes. So in March, just after The Parenting, we got The Day the Earth Blew Up. This is the Looney Tunes movie starring Daffy Duck and
Porky Pig.
Porky Pig. Why was I spacing? I feel ashamed for that. But yeah, so Porky Pig and Daffy Duck are the stars of this movie. And it released in theaters. And honestly, I laughed my head off throughout the entire thing. It felt like a good old classic Looney Tunes.
I think I was in tears at one point. It was so good. Greenlight it for me as well.
Absolutely greenlight this film.
We've talked about immediately after of like, we just need more movies like this that feel like an old Looney Tunes special.
Oh, yeah.
Next one is Novocaine. This was starring the wonderful Jack Quaid.
Yeah.
From Star Trek, from The Boys, just great actor. It's this whole thing of that he has that disease where he can't feel pain, and his girlfriend gets kidnapped, and he goes on just a die-hard spy, just insane mission of chaos, and I kind of loved every minute of it.
Oh, yeah.
Like, it's a green light for me.
Absolutely.
If you enjoy a rated R action flick, that is a perfect film.
Like, it's kind of one of those things where there's parts of it where we're both just like, oh no, don't do it. Oh no, he did it. Because the guy can't feel pain, so he's doing all these things to like try to either fight the bad guys or get out of a situation.
Yeah, it was a ton of fun. But in the opposite of fun,
Shudder. We have Snow White that came out in March 21st, starring Rachel Zegler.
Yep. And good old Gal Gadot. I think we can say this together. 3, 2, 1. Red light. Disney needs to stop making live actions that are complete remakes of the same film.
Stop doing shot-for-shot remakes, or stop trying to throw an agenda in there.
Yeah, I will say we did not see this, but we both watched enough recaps or whatever of it.
And read enough into the movie. Like, I know I watched or read like plot summaries explaining everything, so I didn't have to watch it.
Yeah, there was nothing redeeming about this. No. So the next one, I think I just watched this one, is The Woman in the Yard. It was a fun, like, scary movie. It's this family in, like, almost Kansas where, like, this woman is just sitting in their yard.
Oh, yeah.
It's a red light. It was a bad, scary film. Ooh. It kind of is like, oh, there's this old family curse and blah, blah, blah. Yeah, I was so disappointed with this. But not disappointing for you.
Oh. Because, coming up next in April, we have a Minecraft movie starring Jack Black and Jason Momoa as just like the top two names there. So I'm a Minecraft guy. I love playing Minecraft. I can just spend an entire day just playing Minecraft, either creative mode or just survival. For me, this was a green light. I thought it was a lot of fun.
It was a yellow. I think I just didn't know enough about it, so I thought, like,
which is fair.
I would get the parent experience of like, oh, my kid likes this, you being my kid. And it was fine. I think if I got more into the game or whatever, then I would suddenly like get the movie more. But Jack Black and Jason Momoa are always fun on screen.
Oh,
so
yeah.
worth the time. From Prime, we got G20. This was starring
Yes.
Viola Davis and Anthony Anderson. Came out April 10th. And it's just the president at a G20 summit and terrorist attack. And she tells them to get off her plane.
Pretty much. Get out of my summit.
Yeah, I am going to give it a green light.
Absolutely.
I love Viola Davis. That was a strong enough selling point.
She's really good.
Anthony Anderson is great. And so, yeah, it was just kind of, it's a fun, like, yeah, I'm going to let my brain rot for a minute.
Because, it's like we have the Secret Service is just like, no, Madam President, you shouldn't. And she's like, basically, cussing them out. Like, no, I'm going to do what I want. I'm the president. You listen to me.
Yeah.
And she kicks butt.
Yeah, she did really good for it. The next one, a big hit this year.
Yeah.
Sinners came out April 18th, starring Michael B. Jordan. This is the newest of many like vampire movies.
Yeah.
What is your review on it, Travis?
I feel like this is going to upset a lot of people, but I thought it was pretty meh.
Yeah.
I'm going to give it a yellow. Like, it was... So, I found it weird because the entire first half of the movie just felt like a historical piece, which was fine. Like, I really enjoyed the first half of the movie as a historical piece. But then, I feel like the vampire aspect just came out of nowhere, and there really wasn't much of a cohesive explanation. Personally, I would have loved a movie more about the Native American vampire hunters we see for like maybe 3 minutes. Like, I want a story on those guys. Those guys looked cool.
Yeah, I feel like there was something that I felt was missing too, and I can't tell exactly what it was. But yeah, you spend a little too much time historical piece, not as much on like, let's do the vampire movie bit. So yeah, I would probably give it a yellow light as well.
And then the movie just never ended. I'm sorry, guys, but like when
I fell asleep.
When you have like a 15-20 minute mid-credit scene, that's not a mid-credit scene. It's the movie still going on.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Yep. Okay, so the next one.
Yes, following Sinners, we have Thunderbolts, Asterix, The New Avengers. This came out May 2nd. We have the wonderful Florence Pugh, Sebastian Stan, Julia Louis-Dreyfus, Louis Pullman, David Harbour, and a lot of like other great people in there.
Yeah, I'm going to say this one gets a green light from me.
Okay.
What is your review on it?
No, I would say a green light as well. Like, in terms of modern MCU, I feel like this one, like, no, they did good. I feel like they put some time, effort, and energy into the story.
Yeah, this is like one of the 3 since Infinity War that I would definitely say is worth watching. And I mean, I love Louis Pullman. I think he's a fantastic actor. David Harbour's character is so great.
David Harbour as the Red Guardian is just fantastic.
And Florence Pugh was fantastic as a leader.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, I also love Julia Louis-Dreyfus from like Veep. And so, yeah, the cast altogether is just so well that, yeah, just can't not love it. But in the opposite of love.
Yeah.
Next, we have Lilo and Stitch, the live action film that came out May 23rd. Red light.
Red light. Yeah.
You could change the story too much. The premise isn't right. I'm sorry. The original works for many reasons.
Yeah.
The live action, again, we didn't watch it. We watched the reviews.
Watched and read everything that
disgrace.
They changed.
I hate that they're making more of them.
It's like, I'm sorry. No. Yeah. Stop making remakes of movies that don't need remakes. If you want a cash grab off a movie, just re-release it in theaters for like a month.
Yeah. Next, I don't even know if you remember this one. Apple TV had the movie Fountain of Youth with John Krasinski and Natalie Wood.
I do remember seeing this.
I think a red light. Like, it just wasn't good. It's a want to be National Treasure or want to be Indiana Jones, and it's nowhere in there. Another movie that we did not see was Ballerina. I did want
to see this one. I will say I just never found the time.
Yeah, this one is a red light for me just because it was supposed to be a solo film, and then they end up like bringing Keanu Reeves in to be John Wick for a lot of it, just because they didn't believe that
it would be good on its own, kind of a deal.
So that's where I'm like, Yeah, that gives me too many like fears in a plot device.
I'd give it at least a yellow light because I like the John Wick universe, so I am still interested in sitting down watching this and seeing how it actually pans out.
Yeah. The next one.
Yes, coming up next on June 6th from Hulu, we have Predator, Killer of Killers. This one was pretty good. I'll say, like, I might give this a green light.
Yeah, green light. It was an animated film, which was fun for Predator. Then it was different time periods, like historical periods, where the Predator faces
we have a different Predator facing off 3 different people throughout the world's history. And each of the people, because they've... spoiler, they successfully take down a Predator, they end up then getting taken to, like, the home planet to face off other Predators. Yeah. But no, it was pretty great, pretty creative. I like the animation style. And yeah, all of the stories that they showed in it were good.
So next up, we have the movie that I would say I was actually pretty hopeful. I would have given this a green light pre-seeing it.
Yeah.
Is How to Train Your Dragon, the live action version, came out June 13th. This starred Mason Thames, Gerard Butler. We have Nick Frost in it. Travis, what is your review?
I'm going to give this a red light. I'm sorry, but it's the exact same movie. Frame per frame, music per music. Like, I know the soundtrack pretty well, so when I'm sitting down in the theater and I'm basically hearing the exact same soundtrack going to, like, the exact same dialogue from the animated movie, I'm sorry, but people are saying it's good, but it's only good because it's the exact same movie we already have. If I want to watch How to Train Your Dragon, I'm going to sit down and watch the original.
Yeah, I was super disappointed in it. I thought that they were going to add a lot more like canon to the world.
Yeah.
And like
we only got one new sentence.
And yeah, it was, I could have slept through any part of the movie and would have woken up knowing what's happening. So red light for me.
Yeah.
So the next one is Elio, the new Pixar movie, came out June 20th. I don't think you watched this, right?
No, I haven't seen it.
So I saw it. It's a yellow light.
Okay.
It's as good of a story as Turning Red or as good as like Luca, but maybe it's just because we're getting old, but clearly we're not the target audience anymore. And yeah, I just feel very meh about it. Next we got 28 Years Later, the newest of the Zombie 20 saga. I didn't see it, and I don't believe you did it.
No, I didn't.
I'm going to be honest. I give it a red light, and it's more of a, I just don't have an interest in zombies. They've been kind of almost overdone in the last decade, and I'm burnt out on them.
Yeah. I feel like it's one of those ones I would have to sit down and watch the original, and then get a vibe,
and then the third one,
and then
there's a fourth one next year.
So there's a lot of homework involved just to see this one movie.
I like that we complain about homework for a movie when we've watched the entire MCU like almost twice.
That is fair, but this is like we at least grew up with the MCU, so there wasn't that much homework. It was more rewatching it just for the joy of it. This is having to rewatch something just to understand one movie, so I'm not sure. I'll at least give it a yellow light. If this is kind of your thing, then by all means go for it.
Yep. So this is what it sounds like. My Little Soda Pop.
My Little Soda Pop.
The next movie is K-Pop Demon Hunters. Woo! Came out June 20th from Netflix. Greenlight. This one has a lot where it could have gone wrong, but they took risks, and you can tell
they really did. Yeah,
the creators were passionate about what they were doing, and there's so many little jokes and like little things going on in multiple shots that I just love. Like I love when I can watch a character that's not the main character talking, and you're getting a whole story from like their expressions and stuff, and I feel like that happens really well in this. Obviously, the music is huge in this.
Oh yeah.
There's so much lore set up, but it's in a way comparable with like Avatar: The Last Airbender or something else where like you just understand the world and you're kind of like, oh, okay, we're part of this. Cool. Like I don't need any more. So absolutely. Yeah. Green light. It was amazing.
Absolutely.
Next F1,
it's a race car
with Brad Pitt. Oh my gosh. Spaced his name. With Brad Pitt. Just a red light. It's a genre thing for me. I don't care about racing movies. I did not watch it.
Yeah, I did not see it either. If racing movies are your thing, by all means, go for it.
Yeah.
But it's not our thing, so we're just red lighting it.
Yeah. Megan 2.0 is next for June 27th. I watched this during our holiday or the Halloween season. It was kind of a red light. Oof. Like, Megan is such a fun idea, but she kind of becomes a hero, but then maybe the villain. And yeah, there were some changes that could happen throughout the movie. And I'm glad that there's a third one coming, but just not hitting the way that I was hoping it would.
Okay. Yeah, I haven't seen either of the Megan movies, so I'll just kind of take like your word for it. I know a lot of people, like, I've heard really good things about the original, so maybe at some point I might sit down and watch that one.
Yeah, the first one was good.
But yeah, so after Megan, come July 2nd, we have Jurassic World Rebirth. So we have Scarlett Johansson and Jonathan Bailey as our two main leads.
Yeah. Okay.
This one was kind of rough in a lot of spots.
Yeah, it's a red. I mean, and I love Jurassic Park. I love the dinosaur world. I will forgive most of these movies, including Alan from the third. But, oh man, this was just rough, guys, to get through.
Yeah. Like the whole thing about the island and like the hybrid dinosaurs, there was no payoff for it whatsoever. Yeah. They might as well would have just been on like the third actual island from the 3 deaths that we haven't seen yet. And then or the 5 deaths, sorry. And then just have had it be normal dinosaurs.
Yeah.
Just have it be like a T-Rex again that they're getting chased by or something.
Yeah, they could have had it be Site B from Lost World.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot of things that they could have done just to kind of mixed in, but
there was no payoffs.
There was no payoff for that.
The entire random side family.
Yeah.
They didn't add anything to the plot or the story.
Yeah. Like, you can tell that they almost wanted to take the risk and, like, kill off members of that family. But then it's like some executive was like, no, like, we can't witness this.
We gotta keep them. It's like,
yeah, and it's like, no. So, yeah, just...
Yeah, it's a red light.
It's a red light. Like, sorry, Warner Brothers, or Universal, you guys are clearly struggling over there. Following that, July 11th, we got Superman, starring David Cornsweet, Nicholas Hoult, and Rachel Brosnahan as our 3 main leads for the new beginning of the DC universe and movies. I'm going to give it a green light.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, I think it was well establishing for what is happening, where we are in the world. Like, even the first intro, like, you know, it's been 300 years. Like, there's a good, like, setup of time that I really liked. David did a fantastic job as Superman.
Oh, absolutely.
Nicholas Hoult is a fantastic Lex Luthor. They had maybe a little bit too much going on with the Justice Gang characters, but I like it because it does set up easier for in future films to have other heroes involved. And I'm a big Superman fan. I mean, we obviously have just spent a month this year talking about DC characters. So, yeah, just have to give it a green light.
So, after Superman, we have more superheroes. Fantastic Four, First Steps, came out July 25th. We have Pedro Pascal and Vanessa Kirby just as like our 2 top leads. Yeah. I felt pretty meh about it. Just the pacing the entire movie felt off for me. So I'm going to give it a yellow light. Go ahead and still see it. Like, it's okay, but it was missing something.
I'm going to go harsher and give it a red light.
Oh, really?
I mean, I love Daddy Pedro.
Yeah.
Love him to death. I love Vanessa Kirby. She's in The Crown. Fantastic. Everyone was cast so well, but the story would have been more interesting as a origin story because they have such a cool world that they're a part of, that there's like 2 different stories that happen in the same movie. And I feel like 40 minutes into the movie, it's like, wait, what happened before you started showing me stuff? Because that seemed like it was cooler. I want that story and not this one. This feels very similar to back during phase 1 of the Marvel, when they rushed Thor and they rushed Captain America so that they could be movies made by by Avengers. I think we've kind of forgotten about that. And I always had a strong opinion against those even then.
Oh, yeah.
Because, no, you need to like really care about these characters. So I just think it fell flat in so many ways. The only reason I would say yellow is, if I was going to change it, is you're going to have to see it for what's coming out for more of the MCU. Like, it's going to be a cornerstone because the Fantastic Four are called the first family of Marvel. Like, they're some of the biggest characters.
Yeah, like the aesthetic of the world was cool. The casting was great.
I would have rather seen, though, the Rocketeer 60s like vibe that they have for this world.
Them like actually going up in space and doing like all their tests and getting hit with the solar storm that gave some of their powers. No, yeah, I totally get it.
A much better movie came out the same day. Happy Gilmore 2. Adam Sandler has returned on Netflix, and I'm gonna say a green light.
No, yeah,
I'm not often for sequels that are like 10 plus years apart. but this was just so chaotic fun, and it felt like Adam Sandler getting back to his 90s, and I loved it.
They cared about the story, they cared about the writing, and it shows. Like, they didn't want to just do a sequel just to do a sequel. Clearly, like, they had a reason for why we are seeing this story.
Yeah.
Which I really appreciate when they do that.
Absolutely.
Coming up next, we have August 1st, The Naked Gun, starring Liam Neeson and Pamela Anderson. I laughed the entire time. This is 100% a green light for me. Probably one of the best movies of the year for me.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm giving it a double green light, like, if I can. I mean, there was a point when I stopped breathing in theaters.
Oh, yeah.
And like, we both thought that you may have to give me mouth to mouth because I was suffocating because I was laughing so hard. I truly have just wanted to show, spoiler alert, but there's this amazing scene where they go on vacation. I will say that. They go on a little getaway from the city, and it was so funny that, like, I just was not prepared. I even in my head was like, wouldn't it be funny if, and then it starts happening.
And then it happened.
And
we couldn't believe that the thing that we just off cue suggested is legit happening before our eyes. Yeah. And oh man, just so funny.
Great movie. Next movie is another one I saw you did not. Yeah. This is a running theme. I go to things more often than you, I guess. Of Weapons. This came out August 8th. So this starred Julia Gardner, I think is her name, Josh Brolin, and then Benedict Wong, with director Zach Kreger. I gave you like a 20-minute synopsis trying to play you through this movie.
No, you basically told me the entire movie.
Yeah, and I think we've talked about seeing this at some point, but I've just had to like decompress from it. And I'm going to say a green light. I'm going to give it a green light.
Okay.
Because it was so different that it made me uncomfortable, but I appreciate that I felt uncomfortable because it gave me a different viewing experience than a movie.
Okay.
So for anyone that doesn't know, it's a story of a bunch of kids that go missing, and you follow like 6 or 7 people's points of views over like a 24-hour period of like kind of solving what happened. And each one just starts showing you a little bit more each time. And it was so well done, but it was disturbing on some, like, if you can't do a thriller, if you can't do horror, absolutely don't see this. I would even say it's more of a horror, or I would say it's more of a thriller than a horror, because it's messing with you more psychologically than like slasher or blood and guts or something like nasty in that sense. Like it was just so well done. Next, we got introduced to this franchise a week before this came out.
Yes. Yeah, so Nobody 2 came out August 15th, starring Bob Odenkirk. So yeah, we saw the trailer for this, and we're just like, let's just watch the first one just to see, because this looks like it could be good. Yeah. And we loved the first one, so we're just like, no, we are definitely seeing this. Definitely green light. Nobody 2, so good. It's like if you're to take John Wick and then just full on make him a family man. Like, if the dog didn't actually die, but yet someone still threatened the dog, and John Wick has to go and like stop them, but yet keeping his family safe at the same time. Like, this is probably it.
Yeah, I love, for anyone that doesn't know, Bob Odenkirk, great comedian. He's done some fantastic work. He's most well known for Better Call Saul.
Yeah.
I love this whole being the John Wick dude, but you are in your 50s.
Yeah.
You get hit a little bit and it adds a lot of pain. So, yeah, so well done. Oh man, another movie that I saw without you, Travis, we need to be attached at the hip more, is Thursday Murder Club. This came out August 28th. And it was on Netflix. It stars Helen Mirren, Pierce Brosnan, Ben Kingsley. Greenlight for me. This was a great movie on Netflix.
I mean, it's a good cast.
Yeah, great cast. It's just such a fun, oh, what if a murder mystery and a senior home, like, were connected?
Okay.
And has some Scooby-Doo almost energy of like, you meddling kids kind of vibe.
Yeah.
Or you meddling seniors in this sense. Yeah, I just loved it. It's things like this where I'm like, yeah, I can watch like 3 of these movies back to back and would have no problem.
Yeah, so after that, we have Conjuring Last Rites, came out September 5th, with Patrick Wilson and Vera Farmiga? I hope I'm saying that right.
Yeah.
So I enjoy the Conjuring movies, but I feel like this last one just kind of fell flat in a few spots, so I'm going to say a yellow light for me.
Yeah, I'm going to be harsh again. I'm going to go red light. I just feel like the Conjuring series should have ended after the second movie. The third movie was kind of rough, and now the fourth movie, they aren't paying off quite as much. And maybe we're just getting desensitized to like certain kinds of scares or whatever, but the story that you're getting invested in didn't really work for me. And I feel like now they're setting up for like the next generation.
An additional spin-off just to keep making them. Yeah, it just felt like they were just kind of making one to just make one, and they didn't really put as much effort, energy, or like research into this one as I feel like they did with the first few ones.
Yeah. So a movie that I watched just 2 nights ago, I think, when you were out of the house. Okay. That's our next one. And that is Downton Abbey, the grand finale. Came out September 12th, starring Hugh Bonneville. I mean, the entire cast of Downton Abbey is fantastic. Yeah. I am going to give this one a yellow light, and it's just because most of the movies have such a good premise of like, oh, the king and queen are coming to visit. So like this has caused the stir. The second one has this big stir. The third one, I'm like, I think this was just saying the end. It didn't really, like the major cliffhangers that they were trying to present didn't feel as world-changing for this community that you're kind of used to. So it's just a story getting played. It doesn't feel like there's that many stakes to it. So I was kind of disappointed by that. But I definitely would say it's great part of the Downton cinematic universe, I guess.
Yeah, so next, October 10th, we have Tron Ares, starring Jared Leto. We haven't seen this. I know you're probably never going to see it. I might still give it a try someday. Yeah, I'm realistically, this is a yellow light because, I will probably try watching it one time. But my vote is it's going to be red. Jared Leto.
Yeah, it's red because I think that Jared Leto is an awful, awful actor. He has less skill than like an average toenail, but we just pretend that he's really good at what he does. And I don't get why people think that he's redeeming. Like the sending rats to people. Oh, well, he's, being blah. No, he's just being a prick. And like any franchise that he plays in, it's going to be bad because none of them have worked out. Morbius didn't work out. His Joker didn't work out. Tron Ares crashed and burned. Like, he kills franchises. So if whoever's working in casting that's getting him jobs, don't, because the project will be successful just off of not hiring him.
Yeah.
Now that I finally let that out of the bag. So mine is a red light, like all of the bikes in the Tron universe. Yes. So the next one is John Candy, I Like Me documentary. It came out on Prime the same day, October 10th. I think absolutely Greenlight for me.
Oh, yeah. So good.
Yeah, such a great documentary. So heartwarming. I mean, we grew up on John Candy.
Yeah.
I mean, I knew Planes, Trains, and Automobiles, The Great Outdoors, Uncle Buck. Like, those just were such big films in my family. So, yeah, I loved it. I teared up. It was a great documentary.
No, yeah, definitely agree. Greenlight, really good. You just get a good feel for who John Candy is as a person, and then it makes you really miss him more.
Yeah. And the fact he was one of 2 people that they've closed down, like, the highway in California for their funeral. Yeah. Amazing. The next one we actually just watched, but I don't think we knew that it also apparently had a theatrical release.
Oh, did it?
At least a limited, but The Perfect Neighbor on Netflix. This was the story told completely from body cam footage from cops. It's a green light, but it is absolutely so sad to watch through.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's just a story of some horrific events that happened in Florida. And yeah, I would say absolutely watch it if you are into like the true crime world in any way.
True crime, or just, I don't know, you like sad movies. I know I have a coworker who was saying recently they really like sad movies, and I recommended it to them.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I mean, really good. Such a creative way to tell a story. I mean, they had enough body cam footage as well as like court footage and everything that they were able to fully tell everything. But man, it gets so sad towards the end.
Yeah. And then next we have The Twits that came out October 17th. This was the next Road Doll movie for Netflix. It was animated. Honestly, a red light for me.
Yeah. This is definitely for much younger audiences. We were not the target audience for this movie.
I think we were both just on our phones a lot for this one.
After The Twits, November 7th, we have Guillermo del Toro's Frankenstein, starring Oscar Isaac, Jacob Elordi, and Mia Goth. And this is 100% a green light for me. I loved this movie.
Yeah, green light. I mean, the visuals from Guillermo was fantastic.
Oh, yeah.
The fact that Jacob Elordi put up with like 10 or more
plus
hours
of makeup
for some of those shots. Yeah, it was amazing. I mean, I didn't think I was going to like it as much as I did, and I loved it. So yeah,
it's like, I mean, I went in with high hopes, so it's just like, okay, is this actually going to meet my expectations? And it exceeded them.
Yeah. So there are a few movies still coming out later this year. They will have come out by the time you guys are listening to this, but we just had to record due to my schedule this back in November. So the first movies after Frankenstein that we're going to talk about is Wicked for Good, November 21st, with Ariana Grande, Cynthia Erivo, and every fantastic person ever.
Yeah, Jeff Goldblum, the likes.
Greenlight, I have no doubt that I'm going to love this movie.
Greenlight, I am really excited for this movie.
I know the book. I know what happens in the second part of the musical, even though I've never gotten to see the musical, so Greenlight. The next one is an Apple TV movie.
Yeah.
It'll come out the same day or weekend, but it's The Family Plan 2, starring Mark Wahlberg. I don't know. Did we watch the first one together?
We did watch the first one together.
Okay.
It wasn't bad.
Yeah.
It was pretty good.
I like it, so I think it'll be a green light. I think it's going to be a good, like,
it should be
mid-year.
It should be a fun watch.
Yeah. Then we have November 26th, Zootopia 2. What happens if a snake is let into Zootopia?
Yeah.
That seems to be the plot. I'm going to give this one a yellow light. I'm always nervous now with Disney sequels. They really don't seem to be as risky. And Zootopia 1 was kind of risky, right? Like, there were the nudist jokes. There were all these, like, kind of mature things that they did, like they did back in the 90s. But I don't think 2025 Disney is going to put that into it. So
yeah, I'm afraid of what direction they're going to go with some of the content. So I'm going to tread lightly and say a yellow light as well.
Yeah. The next one we just saw the trailer for, but it is called Factoral Hall. It'll come out December 5th. This is a period piece that is a like extreme comedy of like an estate that kind of I don't know. It just looks so insane. Probably won't be one that we'll be able to see in theaters because of my schedule, but I would love to see it once it's streaming or buy it. If you haven't looked up Factoral Hall, I would say absolutely look it up. It looks like a great adult comedy.
Oh yeah, it looks like it's going to be pretty good. I hope it lives up to it. So after that, we have Wake Up a Dead Man, a Knives Out mystery starring Daniel Craig.
Yeah, I think this is part of the Knives Out Netflix. It'll be released in theaters. Red light for me. I have similar strong opinions about Daniel Craig and Knives Out. So
yeah, specifically Rian Johnson movies in particular.
Yeah, he's my arch nemesis. One of them, at least.
It's like, I didn't mind the original Knives Out. I thought it was fine. But yeah, I haven't seen The Glass Onion, so this is probably one I'm just going to pass up on as well. If these mystery movies are your thing, if you like a decent mystery, by all means, go ahead and see it. Don't let us stop you.
Yep. The next one is going to be Avatar, Fire and Ash, December 19th. And I think we both have the same strong opinions of a red light. I hate Avatar, and I have hated Avatar since the first time I saw it. I remember going to see it with my parents, and when you have to travel an hour to go to a theater, you want it to be good. And so when I had to drive an hour to go see the first Avatar, and then I'm watching it thinking, this is just Pocahontas with worse music. I have never trusted James Cameron since, and I think he may have peaked with Titanic. So we haven't watched Avatar, Wave of the Water bending.
No, we haven't watched Way of the Water.
And now Fire and Ash. Like, he's just ripping off Avatar The Last Airbender and pretending that he's a genius when he's just an old mediocre man. And I want to be proven wrong, but I'm not allowed to make the jokes on a PG podcast that it would take.
Because I did rewatch the original one like a year or so before Way of the Water came out. I rewatched it with one of my brothers.
Yeah.
And it was just, the only thing it had going for it was the visual effects. Like, besides that, the story, it's Pocahontas.
It'd be just as cool if he did it all animated, and would be much cheaper and would have all been done by now. So I don't care. All right, and then the movie that I want us to go see instead of Avatar, Fire of Trash, is SpongeBob, Search for Square Pants, December 19th.
Greenlight!
They were yellow to begin with.
Oh.
Absolutely, I think this is going to be a green light. A lot of the SpongeBob movies have been kind of bad. I think really the first one was the best, but I'm so willing to go see this in theaters.
Like,
and
we know it's going to be bad, so we can actually enjoy it.
Yeah, and I love that Mark Hamill, I think, is going to be the Flying Dutchman in it.
That's right, yes.
Yeah, I think it's going to be such a fun little thing, and anything to make it look like Avatar doesn't do as well as it will, because everyone has different opinions than me on it. Last, because I'm sure some people are going to think that we missed a bunch of movies, so there's kind of a missed chances category I want to introduce real quick. These are all movies that I think I want to see at some point.
Okay.
So probably just all generally yellow lights. First one is Our Heart Eyes. Came back out in February. It's a slasher film. Just one of the ones that I missed. Next is Love Hurts. That is with Dr. Chan from Goonies.
Oh, yes! Yeah, I'm blanking on his name, but I know who you're talking about.
Yeah, he did this. It's like an action flick. It came out in February as well. Then is the Karate Kid Legend, the new movie where Jackie Chan and the other Karate Kid are the same universe. So I kind of want to just see that for that. Life of Chuck, that is the one with the guy that plays Loki.
Oh, Tom Hiddleston?
Tom Hiddleston and Mark Hamill was connected to it. It's supposed to be pretty good. More of a drama. Freakier Friday. Once it's streaming on Netflix, I'll give it a shot. Didn't really want to see it in theaters. Roses, that has Benedict Cumberbatch in it. Another one that I kind of want to give a shot. Him, that is the new Jordan Peele scary movie that involves like football pushing you too hard, and it might have something to do with like the mental damage that you can take from like football. So that looks kind of intense and very like scary in a way. Good Boy, that is the scary film about like a dog's perspective.
Yeah, we're going through a dog's perspective.
If I Had Legs, I'd Kick You. That is a A24 film that has Conan O'Brien in it, and really interesting. It has like a mental health theme to it. Then Good Fortune, that was the Aziz and Keanu Reeves movie that comes out.
Yeah, that one looks pretty good.
That was another one that we just have missed so far. And then the last one is Black Phone 2 that came out. I really like Black Phone 1.
Yeah,
so
Black Phone 1 was pretty good.
Willing to give the second one a chance. But yeah, that is our complete wrap-up on these movies for 2025. Tune in on Thursday, which will be January 1st, for our 2026 prediction movies coming out that year.
Yeah, see you guys then. Greenlight This is self-produced, written and directed by Landon Davis and Travis Medor. Sound department, Travis Medor. Music, Buccaneer by Zenial from freemusicarchive.org. Special thanks, you, our listeners, the real studio heads who greenlight every episode just by pressing play. This has been Greenlight This. Until next time.